TikTok loved him, but behind the mask, Inquisitor Ghost was fighting a battle no one saw coming. And then, during one final live stream, everything changed. Before the controversy, before the live stream that left viewers stunned, there was just Vincent, a creative, passionate 23-year-old from Italy with a dream and a mask. Vincent Plici wasn't famous, not yet, but he had something many people didn't. An eye for detail, a love for performance, and a fascination with a particular video game anti-hero, Simon Ghost Riley from Call of Duty. He began building his costume piece by piece, the skull mask, the tactical vest, the grim presence of a soldier with a hidden past. For Vincent, this wasn't just cosplay, it was transformation. Under the username @Inquisitor3, he launched his TikTok journey. What started as niche cosplay content quickly snowballed. His videos began appearing on For You pages across Europe and beyond. Sharp edits, cinematic angles, and a presence that drew people in. By mid-2023, Inquisitor Ghost had built a loyal following of over 100,000 fans. For many, his videos were a thrilling break from everyday life. Short bursts of cinematic energy, sometimes dark, sometimes humorous, but always captivating. What set Vincent apart wasn't just the accuracy of his costume, it was his commitment. He stayed in character, used dramatic lighting, intense soundtracks, and crafted full-blown scenes in 15-second videos. He wasn't just wearing a costume, he became the character. But beneath the stylized edits and commanding performances was still Vincent, a young man learning how to manage fame, pressure, and a growing community that saw him as more than just a creator. They saw him as a symbol, and that came with weight. As his audience grew, so did the scrutiny. The line between who he was and who he performed as began to blur. And as we'd soon learn, that line would eventually break. At the height of his TikTok fame, Inquisitor Ghost seemed unstoppable. His edits were tighter, his costume sharper, his fans more obsessed than ever. But the same platform that elevated him was about to turn on him. By late 2023, Vincent's videos had become TikTok staples, a masked vigilante dancing between meme culture and cinematic cosplay. But with every spike in popularity came eyes watching for a mistake. In early October, rumors started circulating on Discord and Reddit. Claims that Vincent, Inquisitor Ghost, had inappropriate conversations with a minor. The allegations were unverified, anonymous, but they spread like wildfire. The rumors quickly jumped platforms, from Discord to TikTok and then to YouTube. Videos accusing him of grooming, others defending him, and countless viewers caught in the middle. No concrete evidence was posted publicly. No victim ever came forward. But in the court of TikTok, perception is everything. Accusation often equals guilt, even without proof. The community turned. Followers began mass unfollowing him. Comment sections turned toxic. For a creator who had built his identity on mystery and control, the spiral was public, fast, and brutal. Vincent never publicly responded to the allegations. No statement, no defense. But his tone changed. His videos grew darker, shorter, silent. And then, on October 9th, during a live stream, everything stopped. October 9th, 2023, the day Inquisitor Ghost went live for the last time. What was supposed to be another cosplay stream turned into a real-time tragedy, and thousands of people watched it unfold. The stream started like many before, Vincent, in full costume, standing under dim red lighting, music echoing in the background, barely speaking, just the masked face, silent, staring. But something was different. He barely moved. He didn't interact with the chat. Viewers began asking, "Are you okay?" Say something. The silence was loud, heavy, unsettling. Then, a sound, a loud bang, a figure entering the room, a voice off camera, panicked, angry. The camera shakes, viewers hear shouting, and then nothing. Thousands watched in confusion, horror, disbelief. The stream abruptly ended. and Inquisitor Ghost's account went offline. No one knew what had just happened. Was it a prank? A performance? A staged finale? But the longer the silence lasted, the more real it felt. Within hours, news outlets in Italy and across the internet reported the unthinkable. Vincent Plici, the man behind Inquisitor Ghost, had died by suicide while live on TikTok. What started as a mysterious, masked performance ended in one of the most chilling live stream moments the platform has ever seen, and no one was prepared for the aftermath. The live stream was over, the room was silent, but the internet exploded. What had happened? Was it real? Was it staged? And more importantly, how could nobody see it coming? Within minutes, word spread like digital wildfire. TikTok clips, Twitter threads, Reddit posts. Everyone was talking about Inquisitor Ghost, but no one had answers. Fans were devastated. Many had watched the stream live, unaware they were witnessing someone's final moments. Some refused to believe it. Others blamed themselves. Could they have said something? Stopped it? Called for help sooner? Tributes flooded TikTok and Discord. People posted duets with his last videos. Others edited tribute montages, replacing eerie music with sad piano. The mask, now a symbol of heartbreak. Hashtags like #RIP Inquisitor Ghost and #Justice for Vincent trended globally. His death sparked a wave of conversations about online harassment, cancel culture, and the mental strain creators face behind the screen. For many, Vincent's death was a wake-up call. That behind every follower count, behind every viral trend, there are real people, struggling, alone, masked, not just on camera, but inside. Mental health advocates stepped in, urging viewers to talk more openly about depression, burnout, and the dangers of fame without support. Some fans even started GoFundMe pages, not just for his family, but to raise money for mental health resources in online communities. Vincent's story became more than just a headline. For many, he was a friend, a brother, a creator who gave them something to believe in, even if he couldn't believe in himself. In the silence he left behind, a message echoed louder than ever. Please check on your strong friends, and don't wait until it's too late. It's easy to look at a tragedy and focus on its ending, to mourn the loss, share a hashtag, and move on. But if we want to understand what really happened to Inquisitor Ghost, we have to rewind. We have to talk about the people who lit the fire. The rumor began, like many do, with a storytime post. A young TikToker claiming to be just 17 alleged that Vincent, a man in his 20s, had made them feel unsafe. They said he sent messages that felt manipulative, flirtatious, possibly predatory. They shared snippets of conversations, lacking full context, but damning enough to spark outrage. The video exploded. Within hours, hundreds of creators stitched it, duetted it, added their own commentary. Whether they believed it or not didn't matter. The story was juicy, viral, and fit a narrative that social media loves, canceling the seemingly invincible. The accuser gained thousands of followers overnight, but Vincent, he began receiving thousands of threats. Soon, people who had never met Vincent, who had never watched a single one of his streams, began attacking him. That's how cancel culture often works. It doesn't wait for facts. It doesn't ask for context. It only asks, does this person deserve punishment? And once the crowd decides, the punishment is swift. After the live stream, after the report of Vincent's death, the noise stopped. The original accuser deleted their videos. Their account went inactive. Some people who joined the dog pile posted sorry videos. Others quietly erased their content, pretending they were never involved. No apology, no accountability, just silence. To this day, we still don't know the full truth. Maybe Vincent was inappropriate. Maybe it was all exaggerated. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. But here's the truth we do know. He never got a chance to defend himself. The trial was public, the verdict was social, and the sentence was death. The internet has the power to amplify voices, but it also has the power to destroy lives. When we reward outrage more than truth, When we chase likes instead of justice, we create a world where rumors are fatal. And for Vincent, they were. Sometimes the villain is real. Sometimes the story is fake. But always, the stakes are human. Vincent, better known as Inquisitor Ghost, may have been just one creator among millions. But he mattered. His laughter, his talent, his pain, it all mattered. And if his story made you feel something, sadness, anger, or even just a moment of reflection, don't let that feeling fade. Share his story, not to chase views, but to remind people that behind every screen name is a real person. One comment, one rumor. One moment can change everything. Let's do better. Let's be better. Together.